Welcome to the Explainer. This is where we make code feel less like code and more like a story. And today, we're going to tackle one of the most important tools in any data toolkit, SQL JOINs, by telling a classic, arranged marriage story.
So, picture this. You've heard this story before, right? It's a tale of two families, a unique relationship they're trying to forge, and two separate lists that hold all the details of their eligible children.
All right, so let's set the scene. On one side, you have the Sharma family, and they've got their own little diary, a list of all the eligible bachelors in their family.
Now, in the world of data, we'd call their list a table. Let's call it the ladke_wali table, or the groom side. It's simple. It has the name of each guy and, this is key, the city they live in. So we've got Rahul in Delhi, Amit in Mumbai, and Samir down in Pune.
And on the other side of the story, we've got the Varma family. No surprise here, they have their own list, their own table. We'll call this one the Ladki wale table, or the bride side. And here we have Priya from Delhi, Sneha from Bangalore, and Ritu from Mumbai. Two separate families, two separate lists.
Okay, so here's the catch. Both families are interested in making a match, but they have one non-negotiable rule. The boy and girl have to live in the same city. So the big question is, how on earth do we compare these two separate lists to find the matches?
And this, my friends, is where our hero of the story makes its grand entrance. SQL JOINs. The groom's list is one table. The bride's list is another. And that process of connecting them, based on a shared value, in this case the city, that's exactly what a join is designed to do.
You know, in the real world, data's almost never in one giant perfect file. It's scattered. You've got customer info here, their order history over there. Joins are the fundamental tool we use to bring that scattered information together, to see the whole picture, to find the meaning. It's our digital matchmaker.
All right, so let's dive in and meet the four main types of joins. Each one tells a slightly different part of our matchmaking story. First up, we've got the inner join. I want you to think of this as the rishta pakka join. It means the deal is done, the engagement is finalized. It will only show you the pairs where the condition, living in the same city, is met in both tables. No exceptions.
And the code for this? It's so straightforward. We just say, hey, select the names and the city from the Ladki wale table. Then, we interjoin it with the Ladki wale table on the one condition that their city column is a match. That's it.
And boom, here's our result, the perfect matches. Rahu from Delhi gets paired with Priya from Delhi. Amit from Mumbai gets paired with Ritu from Mumbai. Notice who's missing? Samir and Sneha. Why? Because they didn't have a match in the same city. The inner join only cares about the successful connections.
Okay, next up, the left join. Now, let's imagine Mr. Sharma from the groom's side. It's a bit particular. He comes to the matchmaker and says, look, I want a list of all of my boys no matter what. If they have a match, great. Put her name next to his. If not, just leave it blank. But every single one of my boys better be on that final list.
And check out the code. It's almost identical. The only thing we change is the word inner to left. That one word tells the database, hey, the table on the left, the Ladke wale table, is our priority. Show me everything from that one.
And here is the exact list Mr. Sharma asked for. See, all three of his boys are present and accounted for. Rahul and Amit have their matches, but poor Samir from Pune, since there was no one from the Varma family in his city, his match comes back as null or empty. That's the power of a left join.
So if you understood the left join, you're already one step ahead of me. The right join is, well, it's the exact opposite. Now it's Mrs. Varma's turn. She says, forget the boys. My daughters are the priority. I want a list of all my girls. If you found a match, fantastic. If not, I still want to see their name on my list.
And the code does exactly what you'd think. We just swap out the command for right join, which tells the database to prioritize the table on the right. In our case, the Ladki wale table.
And this is the result. All three of Mrs. Varma's daughters are on the list. Priya and Ritu found their matches. But Sneha, who lives in Bangalore, didn't have a match from the Sharma family. So her corresponding result is null. Simple, right?
Okay, finally we get to the big one, the full outer join.
I like to call this the Pundit G's master list. This is the neutral matchmaker who steps in and says, enough with the preferences, just give me one single list with every single person from both families. Match them up if you can, and if you can't, just list them by themselves.
And to get this master list, we use the full outer join command. It doesn't care about left or right, it just grabs everything from both tables and puts it all together.
Now look at this. This is the whole shebang. We've got our two happy couples, Rahul and Priya, Amit and Ritu. We've got our lone bachelor who didn't find a match, Samir. And we've got our bachelorette who's still looking, Sneha. Everybody is accounted for in one big comprehensive list.
All right, you've been doing great. So let's do a quick little pop quiz to make sure this is all sinking in. We'll call it the auspicious question.
Okay, put your thinking cap on for a second. If you wanted a list of only the boys who did not get a match, how would you do it? Which join would you start with, and what extra little condition would you need to add? I'll give you a second to think.
Did you get it? Here's how it's done. You'd start with a left join, right? Because that guarantees all the boys are on the list. Then, you just add a where clause at the end to filter for only the rows where the bride's name is null. And what's the result? It's Samir. Brilliant. See, you're getting it.
So this whole arranged marriage story has been a fun way to walk through the 4 types of joins. But what's the real point here? What's the story's real meaning for us?
The real insight is this. Data sitting by itself is just a list. The Sharma's list was just a list of names. The Varma's list was just another list. The magic, the story, the actual meaning only happened when we joined them, when we created a relationship between them. The power isn't in the tables, it's in the connections you can build between them. So I'll leave you with this to think about. What stories are just sitting there, hidden inside your data, waiting for you to find the right join to unlock them? If this explainer helped things click for you, do me a favor and drop a comment below. Let us know which join is your favorite and why. And for more stories about code, make sure to subscribe. Until next time, keep connecting.